Welcome to Book Buzz Reviews and Summaries. In a world where digital content reigns supreme and the internet has become the new marketplace, one platform has quietly transformed ordinary people into influencers, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders: the blog. What started as a simple, personal journal has evolved into a powerful tool capable of generating substantial income, creating brands, and building communities. But the path from a casual blog post to a six-figure income isn't just about passion or luck, it's about strategy, persistence, and the right guidance. This is where ProBlogger, Secrets for Blogging Your Way to a Six-Figure Income by Darren Rowse comes into play. Darren Rowse, a pioneer in the blogging world, isn't just a blogger, he's the embodiment of what it means to turn a passion into a thriving business. When Rowse started his blogging journey, the idea of making money online was a mere fantasy for most. Yet, through trial, error, and an unyielding drive to succeed, he cracked the code. He discovered that blogging is more than just writing, it's about creating value, engaging with an audience, and strategically monetizing content. With this book, Rowse pulls back the curtain on the secrets that took him from a hobbyist to a professional blogger with a six-figure income. This book isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, nor does it promise overnight success. Instead, it offers a roadmap, a proven, step-by-step guide that anyone with dedication can follow. Rowse understands that the idea of building a successful blog can be daunting, especially in a saturated market. That's why he starts with the basics, helping you identify your niche, understand your audience, and create content that resonates. But he doesn't stop there. Rowse delves deep into the strategies that turn readers into loyal followers and followers into paying customers. ProBlogger isn't just about blogging, it's about building a brand, a business, and a future. Rowse breaks down the essentials of search engine optimization, SEO, social media marketing, and email list building, tools that every blogger needs to master to stand out in the crowded digital space. He also addresses the psychological aspects of blogging, such as dealing with writer's block, staying motivated, and handling criticism, ensuring that you're not just technically equipped but mentally prepared for the journey ahead. What makes this book truly compelling is Rowse's personal touch. He doesn't just tell you what to do, he shares his own experiences, both the triumphs and the failures. His stories are relatable, his advice practical, and his tone encouraging. Whether you're a beginner starting from scratch or an experienced blogger looking to scale your business, ProBlogger meets you where you are and guides you to where you want to be. By the time you finish the first few chapters, you'll feel a shift in your mindset. Blogging will no longer seem like a hobby but a viable career path, one that offers the freedom to work on your own terms, the potential to earn a significant income, and the satisfaction of doing what you love. Darren Rowse's ProBlogger is more than just a book. It's an invitation to take control of your financial future through the power of words, creativity, and connection. And as you embark on this journey, you'll realize that the secrets to blogging success are not elusive, they're right here, waiting for you to discover and apply them. Introduction: The Blogging Blueprint. ProBlogger, Secrets for Blogging Your Way to a Six-Figure Income is more than just a guide to making money through blogging. It's a comprehensive roadmap for anyone looking to turn their passion for writing into a profitable online business. Written by Darren Rowse, one of the pioneers in the blogging industry, this book offers readers a unique blend of practical advice, real-world examples, and insider tips that have helped thousands of bloggers achieve success. Rowse, along with co-author Chris Garrett, taps into years of experience to demystify the process of building a successful blog. They address not only the technical aspects of blogging but also the mindset, strategy, and persistence required to reach the six-figure income level. From selecting a niche to monetizing content, ProBlogger covers every aspect of the blogging journey. The book's structure is well organized, making it easy for readers to navigate through the different stages of blogging. Whether you're just starting or looking to take your blog to the next level, this book provides actionable steps that can be implemented immediately. Rowse's writing style is engaging and motivational, encouraging readers to push through challenges and stay committed to their blogging goals. Chapter 1: Understanding Blogging, The Fundamentals. Rowse begins by laying the foundation for what blogging is and why it has become such a powerful medium for content creators. He explains that blogging is not just about writing, it's about creating a platform where you can share your expertise, connect with an audience, and build a community. He stresses the importance of understanding the basics before diving into more advanced strategies. The first chapter is dedicated to helping readers identify their passion and turn it into a niche that can attract a dedicated audience. Rowse encourages readers to choose a niche they are genuinely interested in, as this will sustain their motivation and commitment in the long run. He also discusses the importance of researching the market to ensure there is a demand for the content you plan to create. One of the key takeaways from this chapter is the idea that blogging success doesn't happen overnight. Rowse emphasizes the importance of patience, consistency, and continuous learning. He shares his personal experiences of how he started small and gradually grew his blog into a six-figure business. This real-world perspective sets the tone for the rest of the book, reminding readers that blogging is a journey, not a sprint. Chapter 2: Setting Up Your Blog, the Technical Side. Once readers have a clear understanding of their niche and the fundamentals of blogging, Rowse shifts focus to the technical aspects of setting up a blog. This chapter is particularly valuable for beginners who may feel overwhelmed by the idea of starting a blog from scratch. Rowse breaks down the process into simple, manageable steps, covering everything from choosing a domain name to selecting a blogging platform. He offers practical advice on selecting the right hosting provider and the importance of investing in a good quality hosting service. Rowse also delves into the design and layout of a blog, emphasizing the need for a user-friendly interface that enhances the reader's experience. He provides tips on how to choose a blog theme that reflects your brand and appeals to your target audience. One of the highlights of this chapter is Rowse's discussion on the importance of search engine optimization, SEO. He explains how optimizing your blog for search engines can drive traffic and increase your visibility online. Rowse shares basic SEO strategies, such as keyword research, meta tags, and backlinks, making it easier for readers to implement these techniques even if they have no prior experience with SEO. The chapter concludes with a step-by-step guide to launching your blog, including tips on writing your first post and promoting it to attract your initial audience. Rowse's detailed approach ensures that readers feel confident and equipped to launch their blogs successfully. Chapter 3: Content Creation, the Heart of Blogging. Content is the backbone of any successful blog, and Rowse dedicates an entire chapter to the art of content creation. He begins by discussing the importance of producing high-quality content that resonates with your audience. Rowse stresses that content should be informative, engaging, and valuable to the reader. He encourages bloggers to focus on solving problems, answering questions, and providing insights that can help their audience. Rowse also explores the different types of content that bloggers can create, including blog posts, videos, podcasts, and infographics. He provides tips on how to diversify your content to keep your audience engaged and cater to different learning styles. Rowse also discusses the importance of consistency in content creation, recommending that bloggers develop a content calendar to plan and schedule their posts. One of the key insights from this chapter is Rowse's emphasis on storytelling. He explains that storytelling is a powerful tool for connecting with your audience on a deeper level. By sharing personal experiences, challenges, and successes, bloggers can create a sense of authenticity and relatability that draws readers in. Rowse also addresses the issue of writer's block, offering practical strategies for generating content ideas and staying inspired. He encourages bloggers to tap into their audience's needs and interests, using feedback, comments, and social media interactions to guide their content creation process. The chapter concludes with a discussion on the importance of editing and proofreading. Rowse emphasizes that well-written, error-free content enhances your credibility and professionalism. He provides tips on how to self-edit your work and recommends using tools like Grammarly to catch grammatical errors and improve readability. Chapter 4: Building an Audience, Attracting and Retaining Readers. With your blog up and running and high-quality content being published regularly, the next challenge is attracting and retaining readers. In this chapter, Rowse dives deep into the strategies for building an audience and turning casual readers into loyal followers. Rowse begins by discussing the importance of understanding your target audience. He explains that knowing who your readers are, what they need, and what they value is crucial to creating content that resonates with them. He provides practical tips on how to conduct audience research, using tools like surveys, analytics, and social media insights to gather information about your readers. One of the most valuable sections of this chapter is Rowse's discussion on building a community around your blog. He explains that successful blogs are not just about the content, they are about the relationships you build with your readers. Rowse offers strategies for engaging with your audience, such as responding to comments, participating in discussions, and hosting live Q&A sessions. Rowse also explores the role of social media in audience building. He provides tips on how to use platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest to promote your blog, reach new readers, and interact with your audience. Rowse emphasizes the importance of being active on social media and creating a consistent brand presence across different platforms. Another key takeaway from this chapter is the importance of email marketing in building and maintaining an audience. Rowse explains how to build an email list, create compelling newsletters, and use email marketing to drive traffic to your blog. He provides practical advice on how to craft effective email campaigns that keep your audience engaged and coming back for more. The chapter concludes with a discussion on the importance of networking with other bloggers and influencers in your niche. Rowse encourages readers to build relationships with other content creators, collaborate on projects, and share each other's work to expand their reach and grow their audience. Chapter 5: Monetizing your blog, Turning Passion into Profit. For many bloggers, the ultimate goal is to turn their blog into a source of income. In this chapter, Rowse shares his insights on how to monetize your blog effectively. He begins by discussing the various ways bloggers can make money, from advertising and affiliate marketing to selling products and offering services. Rowse emphasizes the importance of diversifying your income streams to create a sustainable and profitable blog. He provides detailed explanations of different monetization methods, including advertising. Rowse explains how to set up and manage display ads on your blog, including tips on working with ad networks like Google AdSense and Media.net. He also discusses the pros and cons of using ads, emphasizing the importance of balancing monetization with user experience. Affiliate marketing. Rowse provides a comprehensive guide to affiliate marketing, including how to choose the right products to promote, how to create effective affiliate content, and how to track and optimize your affiliate earnings. He shares tips on building relationships with affiliate partners and maximizing your commissions. Sponsored content. Rowse discusses the opportunities and challenges of working with brands to create sponsored content. He offers advice on how to approach brands, negotiate deals, and create content that aligns with both your audience's interests and the brand's goals. Selling products. Rowse explores the potential of creating and selling your own products, such as ebooks, online courses, and merchandise. He provides tips on product development, pricing, marketing, and delivery, emphasizing the importance of creating products that offer real value to your audience. Offering services. Rowse also discusses how bloggers can monetize their expertise by offering services like consulting, coaching, and freelance writing. He provides practical advice on how to market your services, set your rates, and build a client base. One of the highlights of this chapter is Rowse's emphasis on creating a monetization strategy that aligns with your blog's goals and values. He cautions against chasing quick money-making schemes and encourages bloggers to focus on building a long-term, sustainable business. The chapter concludes with a discussion on the importance of tracking your income and expenses, managing your finances, and staying on top of tax obligations. Rowse provides tips on how to set up a simple accounting system and recommends tools like QuickBooks and FreshBooks to help bloggers manage their finances. Chapter 6: Growing your blog, Scaling up for Success. As your blog starts generating income, the next step is to focus on growth and scalability. In this chapter, Rowse shares strategies for taking your blog to the next level, including tips on increasing traffic, expanding your reach, and diversifying your content. Rowse begins by discussing the importance of setting growth goals and creating a strategic plan for scaling your blog. He explains that growth doesn't happen by accident, it requires careful planning, consistent effort, and a willingness to adapt and evolve. One of the key strategies Rowse discusses is content diversification. He encourages bloggers to experiment with different types of content, such as video, podcasts, and webinars, to reach new audiences and keep existing readers engaged. Rowse provides tips on how to repurpose content across different platforms, create content that is shareable and viral, and leverage trends to boost your blog's visibility. Rowse also explores the role of analytics in blog growth. He explains how to use tools like Google Analytics to track your blog's performance, identify areas for improvement, and make data-driven decisions. Rowse emphasizes the importance of regularly reviewing your analytics to stay informed about what's working and what's not, allowing you to adjust your strategy accordingly. Another key area of focus in this chapter is traffic generation. Rowse provides a comprehensive guide to increasing blog traffic, including strategies for optimizing your content for search engines, leveraging social media, and building backlinks. He also discusses the importance of networking with other bloggers and influencers to drive traffic and expand your reach. Rowse also addresses the challenges of maintaining quality and consistency as your blog grows. He offers tips on how to manage your time effectively, delegate tasks, and build a team to support your blog's growth. Rowse emphasizes the importance of staying true to your vision and values, even as you scale up your blog. The chapter concludes with a discussion on the importance of continuously learning and evolving as a blogger. Rowse encourages readers to stay curious, keep up with industry trends, and invest in their personal and professional development. He provides a list of resources, including books, courses, and online communities, that can help bloggers stay informed and inspired. Chapter 7: The Future of Blogging, Staying Ahead of the Curve. In the final chapter of ProBlogger, Rowse looks ahead to the future of blogging and offers advice on how to stay ahead of the curve in an ever-changing digital landscape. He discusses emerging trends, new technologies, and the evolving role of bloggers in the online world. Rowse begins by exploring the impact of social media on blogging. He explains that while social media has become a powerful tool for content promotion, it's also changing the way people consume content. Rowse encourages bloggers to adapt to these changes by being active on social media, engaging with their audience, and experimenting with new formats like live streaming and stories. He also discusses the rise of video content and the growing popularity of platforms like YouTube and TikTok. Rowse explains that video offers a unique opportunity for bloggers to connect with their audience on a more personal level and reach new viewers who prefer visual content. He provides tips on how to create high-quality video content, build a YouTube channel, and integrate video into your blog strategy. Another emerging trend Rowse discusses is the increasing importance of mobile optimization. With more people accessing content on their smartphones and tablets, he emphasizes the need for bloggers to ensure their sites are mobile-friendly and offer a seamless user experience across all devices. Rowse also explores the potential of new technologies like artificial intelligence, AI, and voice search in the blogging world. He discusses how AI can be used to automate tasks, personalize content, and improve user experience. He also provides tips on how to optimize your blog for voice search, which is becoming increasingly popular with the rise of smart speakers and virtual assistants. The chapter concludes with a discussion on the future of monetization in blogging. Rowse predicts that as the digital landscape continues to evolve, bloggers will need to diversify their income streams and explore new monetization methods. He encourages readers to stay open to new opportunities, experiment with different revenue models, and continue to innovate and adapt. Rowse's forward-looking perspective provides readers with the tools and insights they need to stay competitive and thrive in the ever-changing world of blogging. Conclusion: The ProBlogger Journey. ProBlogger, Secrets for Blogging Your Way to a Six-Figure Income is more than just a how-to guide. It's a comprehensive resource that offers practical advice, actionable strategies, and inspiration for bloggers at every stage of their journey. Darren Rowse's expertise and experience shine through in every chapter, providing readers with a clear roadmap to blogging success. From setting up your blog to building an audience, monetizing your content, and scaling up for growth, ProBlogger covers every aspect of the blogging journey. Rowse's emphasis on understanding your audience, creating high-quality content, and staying true to your vision and values resonates throughout the book, making it a must-read for anyone serious about blogging. Whether you're a beginner looking to start your first blog or an experienced blogger aiming to take your blog to the next level, ProBlogger offers valuable insights and practical tips that can help you achieve your goals. Rowse's engaging writing style, real-world examples, and motivational tone make this book an enjoyable and informative read. In conclusion, ProBlogger is not just a book about making money from blogging, it's a guide to building a sustainable and successful online business that aligns with your passions and values. By following Rowse's advice and strategies, readers can unlock the full potential of their blogs and turn their blogging dreams into reality. Please read the book to learn more and consider subscribing to support the channel. Thank you.